This is a review of Destination Truth and also Beast Legends for Thursday, October 7th, 2010. Uh, Destination Truth was actually on last night, and I really liked it. It was a good episode. Beast Legends, horrible. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Destination Truth examined the Siberian snowman, and they talked to a few witnesses who had claimed to have seen the creature. They even talked briefly to Igor Bortsev about some of the activity, some of his assessments of some of the physiology and the just basically what to look for, what to expect from a hunt for something such as a Bigfoot type creature in the Siberian wilderness. Now, Josh and his team, they did get some interesting thermal of something, but they can't really positively identify it. They don't really know what they had. They never really said what they had, or at least I never saw them have it examined. But as they went through their investigation, they did find a set of footprints. They did find a set of footprints in the snow, and the footprints actually broke through the hard snow and ice crust. Interestingly enough, you can see the bare ground up underneath the snow. Now, I mean, that could be explained by, perhaps the sun shone on that area and melted the snow, but they were very. Only thing is, the spots where the snow might have been melted appeared to be very uniform, and appeared to be in the tightrope type formation, and it seemed to walk a tightrope, and there was a pretty long stride between each footprint, if indeed that's what they were. But while they were looking at these footprints, they also came across a wolf pack. There were 4 wolves out there, and they also found wolf tracks out there as well. So there was a bit of danger, an element of danger there. They also found a large clump of hair, which they couldn't explain, but they took it to an expert, and it turned out to be, I think, snow leopard hair. It turned out to be snow leopard hair, which, but as the show's tagline says, they're after the truth. They're after the truth. They're not after, looking, or they're not after trying to establish existence of anything. They're after the truth. So I am glad that they took the hair to an expert and had the hair, big clump of hair, examined, and it was turned out to be from a snow leopard. Other than that, they really didn't find very much. And but I would give the episode a 4 out of 5 stars. It was a really enjoyable episode. I always liked Josh and his sense of humor. It was a really interesting show, and it was a great. I thought it was a great treatment of the Siberian snowman. It didn't insult anybody's intelligence. You just have to get. You just have to kind of get Josh's humor and Josh's sense of humor. He's a pretty funny guy. And I really enjoy Destination Truth. Now contrast that with Beast Legends, which actually did not air last night at 9 o'clock, or 10 Eastern, 9 Central, as it was supposed to. It didn't air until 1 a.m. Eastern, 12 midnight Central this morning. I just got through watching it, and it was terrible. It was terrible. The only things that really redeemed that episode were the eyewitness accounts and Jeff Meldrum. Jeff Meldrum was on this episode very briefly for about 2 or 3 minutes, and he examined the photographs of the footprint of the wild man of Vietnam. But the one thing, the team members, they acted like they were acting. They were acting. They weren't being natural. That I didn't particularly care for. The fact that they felt they had to act instead of being natural about it, and the fact that they just took completely took the descriptions of the wild man of Vietnam and completely they screwed it up. They had what appeared to be, they had what you might call a mishmash of what an orangutan, how an orangutan acts. They used the the basic structure of an orangutan to build their computer model of this wild man of Vietnam. Which and then the worst part was having it seem as if the wild man was actually behind them, behind two of the team members, and either pursuing them or running behind them on the road or something like that, running across the road behind them. That was just no, that just wasn't good to me. It just wasn't that good. They had two team members going through the jungle, walking through the jungle, looking for the wild man, not finding it, not even finding any clues. They didn't even find a single clue as to the presence of a wild man. Quite frankly, that episode sucked. And I know Bill Green's going to be like, oh, hey, everyone, it was a great show, it was great, and I really liked it, if he got to see it. I don't know if he got to see it or not. He may have gone to bed because it came on so late. But, no, if you haven't seen it, I would say wait a little while. Wait till it comes online before you watch it. Oh, it was terrible. It was horrible. I only give it about 2 stars, and that's about it. And that's only for the eyewitness accounts and for seeing Jeff Meldrum. Bottom line, and even the worst episode of Monster Quest was better than Beast Legends. This show was horrible. I just did not like it, and I know those who have talked about, or those who have made criticisms of Beast Legends. The ones who have seen it already in Canada, and now that it's in the U.S., they're right. Unfortunately, they are right about this show. It is terrible. It is horrible. This show is it sucks, plain and simple. About the only reason I would even consider watching and collecting the episodes on Hairy Hominids is because I'm a completist. I've even got some pretty bad Bigfoot movies on DVD. Because I'm a completist. Not necessarily because I like them. And I know, there's going to be those who are going to be like, no, I liked it. It was good. Well, to each his own, but I didn't like it. I did not like Beast Legends. And that 2 stars is pretty generous. Like I said, the only reason I gave it 2 stars is because of the witnesses and because of Jeff Meldrum. That's about it. Other than that, you can take and put it in the garbage. It sucked. Anyway, that's my review of both those programs. Now, upcoming this weekend will be the Night Callers and Squash Detective and Bigfoot Busters. I do know what's going to be on Night Callers on Sunday night at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. www.blogtalkradio.com/nightcallers. It'll be Lenny Green, the singer-songwriter, who has written several terrific Bigfoot songs. and his website is bigfootsong.com, and they will be interviewing him on the show. Should be quite interesting. And then I'm not sure what Steve Coles and Chris Bennett have planned for Squash Detective Radio, but it begins at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, www.blogtalkradio.com/The Squash Detective. And then finally, I'm not sure what Tim and Chuck have planned for Bigfoot Busters, but it begins at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, www.blogtalkradio.com/TCSJR Bigfoot. What Abe and Shane have planned on Monday night for MNBRT Radio, I don't know that either. But it begins at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, www.blogtalkradio.com/MNBRT. And then finally, next Tuesday night will be Bigfoot Quest. Again, don't know what they have planned, but it'll begin at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, www.blogtalkradio.com/Bigfoot_Quest. For all these shows, as always, we do encourage you to please tune in and support great research. Oh, and by the way, Bigfoot Truth and Lies will be returning on October 26th. It'll be a Tuesday. It'll begin at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. www.blogtalkradio.com/Bigfoot Truth and Lies. And that's it for now. See you guys later.